Good evening, everyone. Midweek it is, and I am here with a very, very special guest. Would be busy on weekends eventually. So, welcoming today's guest, Sawa, to the stage. Welcome, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good, good. So, Aradhya, it's been a long time. It was due to talk to you, and I thought we should talk on the live session so that people can know more about you. राइट सो हाउ हैव यू बीन क्या किया आज स्कूल गए थे कैसे हुआ बारिश हो रही है आपके वहां पे
बारिश हो रही है. Yes, it's raining and weather was very amazing at the evening time. I felt really relieved. और मौसम अच्छा हो रहा है, मूड भी अच्छा हो रहा है, तो बात करने का एकदम सही मौका है.
awesome awesome and that's why you know why we have called her today so I welcome on the same page with Juhi on the Neelam Saxena page Aradhya Srivastava young talented writer and DIY specialist and a crochet artist and whatnot to the forum today. Welcome once again, Aradhya. So we are specially talking about your one of your memory, which is kind of common with me because I was part of the ceremony. Okay, so Aradhya, you had won last year's Litfest contest story writing in English, correct?
Yes, yes.
So last Litfest 3.0, those people who do not know, was held at Pune at Yashda, which is a famous venue, and people really look forward to kind of perform at it. And we were fortunate enough to have our Litfest 3.0 Bhasha and beyond with all the people from across India and abroad to join us. Aradhya had joined us online as she participated in one of the online contests, which was online story contest. We will come to that. Hold on to us and we will speak to Aradhya more. Aradhya, how old are you?
I am 13 years old and I'm in 8th class recently.
Okay, you went to 8th class. So what changed from 7 to 8th?
Many things changed, like I have to study more, I have to focus more on studies rather than playing and stuff, but still not leaving other stuffs. Like I also learn new things like crocheting and stuff, and I want to balance them both so that I could also be skilled and also be educated.
Awesome, awesome. So did your section change or did your friends change? Did you get any new faces in your class this year? Or nothing of that sort?
I got only one new face, but nothing changed. My section was same and friends were same. We actually made a group now and we sit together like six of our friends and like
Awesome,
we have fun when it's like free period and stuff.
awesome, awesome. So six of you, right? What are their names?
Shanvi, Eva, Adya, Kavya, and me. And
Okay.
Aradhya, one more Aradhya.
One more Aradhya. What a beautiful name you have, right? So, like I asked you, people make mistakes in your name. You were telling me at the backstage. Let's talk about it. How many A's should be there in Aradhya at the start? Leading A's, two or one?
One.
One. Okay. And often people put two A's.
Yes, it began when I was like in Montessori, and there were two Aradhyas with same surnames. But just the difference was that
Oh,
she was double A and I was single A. She was also Srivastava. So it was like confusion, and it continued till now. She is with me till now, and
awesome.
that confusion remained till now.
But you're friends. You're okay with it.
Yes, we are kind of friends. We talk with each other sometimes, and she also have her own group. So like communication is a little less, but still there.
Awesome. Awesome. And we did not tell the audience where do you live? Delhi?
I live in Noida Extension
Noida.
in
Awesome.
Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, yes, yes. That's very specific to Delhi NCR folks. When I say Delhi, they would specify they live in Noida or a Gurgaon or a Delhi capital. So awesome, awesome. So, do you what all do you like? We will come to writing journey, of course, but then what all do you like? You said crochet you like. You play sports as well, right?
Yes, I play like cricket and badminton. These are the top two I play the most, and rest of them I try. Like I used to be in an academy of basketball when I was small, but then the sir left and he shifted, so it was over. But still, I had a lot of fun playing there, and knowing about different types of sports is really amazing.
Why? What do sports teach you? क्या होता है sports करने से?
स्पोर्ट्स कहने से तो लाइक स्पोर्ट्स कहने से एक ही चीज दिमाग में आती है, खेलना। अब वो कुछ भी हो सकता है, इट्स नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट दैट इट्स ओनली बैडमिंटन, क्रिकेट और बास्केटबॉल, फुटबॉल। इट कैन बी एनीथिंग, इट कैन बी खो खो, इट कैन बी लाइक आइस
बट
एंड
क्या हो
वाटर।
जाता है स्पोर्ट्स में? क्या मजा आता है आपको?
भागते हैं, खेलते हैं, तो उसमें एक तो मजा भी आता है, प्लस आप अपनी हेल्थ के ऊपर भी केयर कर पाते हो, क्योंकि इट्स रियली इम्पोर्टेंट टू कीप योर सेल्फ हेल्दी।
Okay, okay. So what's your routine like, general? I don't want to intervene in your personal life much, but then what is your routine like?
Like in the weekdays or in the holidays? Both.
Tell me one each. Yeah.
So, like in the school days, I go to school, I come back, I ate my lunch and watch some television. Then I sometimes sleep, sometimes not. If I sleep, then that's my rest. If I don't, then I take that time in spending my hobbies, and then I go to study around 4 to 5 p.m. and I study from till 10 because my exams are approaching also. And then I go back, I do my homework, and then I go back to sleep.
Okay, okay, okay.
And
So
in the
you said
week,
hobbies. I would request you to just tilt your screen towards yourself so that we can see you better. Yes, yes, awesome. And because we are speaking so much about hobbies and we specified crochet twice, can you show us something that you worked on in crochet that you made, you created?
in crochet, I have created this bunny, and like,
Wow, wow, so so beautiful. How much
and
time
I,
did it take to make one?
it takes 3 to 4 days around because when I ordered first yarn, it got finished, and then I had to order again. So it took a little more time than expected. And I made
You're showing me something, one more, right? Yeah.
I made small things also, like these two, and
Hmm.
both and these sort of stuff.
Wow. So that was octopus, is it? The other one?
This one is octopus, and this one is I kind of created a cute ghost
Oh, awesome, awesome. So you create them, right? So where did you learn all this?
from most probably from YouTube, and I went to my nanny's house. She also taught me few things. She tried to taught me knitting, but I think that's not for me.
That's not for
But
you. But knitting
I
and
think
crochet, I think same art, no or no?
no, a crochet is done from this hook, and a knitting is done with two sticks like stuff. There is little bit of difference, but they are almost the same thing.
Okay, okay. Now coming back to your reading and writing journey. Are there you like books, correct?
Yes, I like books. I have read approximately 50 books.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow. And this year, any like what kind of books are you reading something as of now?
Recently, I'm not reading because there are 10 days in my exam, but I am planning to read a book named Good versus Evil School, and that's a fictional book, though I want to read it so that I can get more ideas for writing something new.
Wow, wow. So that's one part that when you know read, you are more capable to write. But then, why do you think reading is important? क्या मिलता है reading करके कैसा लगता है? Overall reading experience.
रीडिंग इंक्रीजेस योर एक्सपीरियंस इन स्किल्स लाइक आप फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश थोड़ा बोल पाते हो रीडिंग से और फिर रीडिंग आपकी हेल्प भी करता है बहुत सारी चीजों में हेल्प करता है और रीडिंग से आपको एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है अगर आप लाइक कोई ऐसी बुक्स पढ़ रहे हो जिसमें स्किल लर्निंग है या फिर कोई हैबिट आपकी खराब है उसको बता रहा है कि कैसे सुधारना है तो फिर that types of book if you read you learn many things and that's all like learning basically is from reading and also improving skills.
Okay, okay. So you said you learned crochet on YouTube, and then you are telling me that you read books because you learn from them, right? You learn new words, you learn a language, let's say English, and also improvise your ability to change a habit or something, right? You get some ideas. So what is better? Watching YouTube is better because it is easier, or what reading books is better?
They both are a 50-50, but more good way is to read. Like reading, you are using all of your senses, but this watching through YouTube is like you're staring on a screen and like ruining your eyes. UV rays is getting in your eyes. That's not really healthy if you watch too much of it because you can get spectacles. But reading is something that if you read, you only learn stuff, you only get something good. But if you watch something, there are possibilities that it is bad also and it could be good also.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, tell me, like, so you read books, you read 50 books, right? So, how did you achieve that? Did you plan it, or you were just picking up the books? On is someone at home who reads too?
Um, my parents sometimes read books. They do not actually have that much of time to read, but like I at the beginning I really didn't like books, but there was a competition in our school where we have to represent a book and show a presentation and explain your favorite book. So I thought, okay, let's give it a try. My first book was like Magic of the Temple, and when I read it, I was like, okay, books are getting interesting. Then after reading so many of books, I realized that books are your friend. They are really good. They make you learn stuff. So I thought keeping this journey on is a really good way. And I now really enjoy reading books, especially the fictional ones. Even though they are fictional, but there is something learning about them. Like in like if you watch movies, there's always a moral. Like if you watch a movie that is with action, you get the learning of courage, bravery, and stuff. If you watch a movie about friendship or read a book about friendship, you learn more about that and you can even express that in your daily life.
But do your friends also read? Like they don't tell you that array screen time is better because it teaches you more. Because say you watch a movie, the visual representation will always be there. So like if I say Kung Fu Panda, or if I say any movie which are popular with you guys, or any like you said based on friendship, correct? Now reading a book will intentionally tell you to think about it, correct, to visualize how does the character look like. But in a movie it is already presented, so your friends don't tell you. Do they read as well? Do you have groups wherein the reading happens?
Um, Not really groups where the reading happens. My one friend have read books because of me only, but my other friends are not really interested. Like two of my friends, two or three read books. Like one of my friend has read the Harry Potter. One of my friend has read Matilda. I suggested her to read that, and
Mm.
but the others are like they really don't want to read the book, so you cannot force anyone to do that. But
You
in a
cannot
book,
force, or you should not force.
if you force them, they will start teasing you and stuff, saying that तुम तो बुक ही पढ़ती रहती हो टीवी देखती नहीं हो and stuff.
अच्छा,
And
तो हैरी पॉटर पढ़ने में अच्छा लगा या मूवी देखने में अच्छा लगा?
um, मैंने पढ़ने से पहले मूवी ही देख ली थी तो मुझे पता ही नहीं चला कि बुक थी तो वैसे मैंने उसका फर्स्ट पार्ट पढ़ा था लेकिन फिर भी
Okay. Okay. Tell us about your family. Who all are there in the family?
Two people are there in my family. Like in this house, my mother and father, they work in a company. They
Mm.
spend time with me sometimes. Like when they walk with me, I had to complete 10,000 steps almost daily. And they teach me stuff. They also give me learning. They help me in studies, praise me in my projects which I make. And my mother also likes to spend time with me. I and my mother sometimes like uh, लड़ाई करते हैं बात पे, लेकिन फिर भी उसमें मजा आता है तो इसलिए.
अच्छा, ऐसा भी होता है. Okay. So, both are into software field. I know your daddy is into software field. Yeah.
Yes, both are in the software field.
Awesome. So, so what is your dream career then? कुछ सोचा है अभी 8th standard में हो, कुछ करना है?
अम, वैसे तो मेरे पापा और मम्मी चाहते हैं कि मैं आईएएस वाली फील्ड में जाऊं. अब आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ दैट, बट मुझे ऐसा है कि उस फील्ड में जाऊंगी तो ठीक है, पर मुझे कुछ ऐसा भी करना है जैसे बड़े होके मुझे कुछ बुक्स और लिखनी है या फिर कोई कॉमिक बनानी है, तो ऐसा भी मेरे को है मन. लेकिन हाँ,
हम्म.
आईएएस पे फोकस करना है अभी.
ओके, ओके. सो अभी डिसाइडेड है, यू आर कूल विद इट, राइट? ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है कि वो बोल रहे हैं इसके लिए करना है. बिकॉज यू आर मैनी इन वन पर्सन, यू लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, राइट? यू स्केच एज वेल, आप ड्राइंग्स भी बनाते हो, आपका इंस्टाग्राम पेज है, राइट? इफ आई हैव रिसर्च करेक्टली. कौन ऑपरेट
हाँ.
करता है वो इंस्टाग्राम पेज?
मैं इंस्टाग्राम यूज नहीं करती हूँ. उस पे बस पापा फोटोज डाल देते हैं, कभी कभी होता है तो.
ठीक है.
और
ओके.
लाइक आई एम नॉट इनटू द इंस्टा वर्ल्ड. लाइक किसी की फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट आई तो एक्सेप्ट कर लिया एंड वगैरह वगैरह. मेरे फ्रेंड्स करते हैं, बोलते हैं कि तुम्हारे पास है तो करती क्यों नहीं हो. तो लाइक अभी से करने लगे तो फिर बाकी आगे जाके क्या ही होगा.
ओह माय गॉड, ओह माय गॉड, सच अ वाइज थिंग. सो अभी फिर स्नैपचैट पसंद है कि वो भी नहीं करते हो?
स्नैपचैट है ही नहीं.
स्नैपचैट नहीं है, ओके. बट फ्रेंड्स के पास तो होगा ना, दे डोंट एनकरेज यू टू जॉइन और समथिंग?
मेरे फ्रेंड्स के पास स्नैपचैट तो नहीं है. लाइक जो मेरा ग्रुप है उसमें नहीं है, पर हाँ मेरे कुछ ऐसे दोस्त भी हैं जिनके पास है. उन्होंने कभी मुझे स्पेसिफिकली बोला नहीं कि स्नैपचैट करो एंड वगैरह. मैंने कभी उसमें इंटरेस्ट लिया ही नहीं.
Okay, but when you read like start to finish पढ़ते हो, कभी पढ़ते हो? वीकेंड्स पे पढ़ते हो, हॉलीडेज में पढ़ते हो? क्योंकि एग्जाम्स रहते हैं. आप स्कूल में भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो, योर एकेडमिक टॉपर एज वेल. सो जब क्लास में होते हो तो फिर तब तो पढ़ाई भी आप बहुत अच्छी करते हो, बिकॉज यू आर समवन हु वांट्स टू परफेक्ट एवरीथिंग, करेक्ट? तो पढ़ाई जब रीडिंग कब करते हो?
रीडिंग बेसिकली कभी कभी टाइम मिल जाता है फ्री टाइम, तो वैसे तो वीकेंड्स पे ही कर पाती हूँ रीडिंग, क्योंकि ऐसे टाइम नहीं मिलता है. लेकिन फिर भी थोड़ा 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 करके कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश करती हूँ किसी भी बुक को.
Okay, okay, okay. Great. So, Aradha, you spoke about your career, and there are many authors watching you, and they're very happy. So, let's say किसी किसी ने comment किया है. Asha Singh ma'am है, she's amazing story writer like you, and she says inclination towards reading and writing is so nice. All the best to Aradhya. Rita Bhattacharya ji hai. She is also somebody. I am really big fan of her. She is also saying she's a English literature grad and many things. She's an animal, the rescue person, and she loves animals. Okay, and she has also said that she's so articulate. And Varun Jay Sahani sir है, वो भी आपको God bless you बोल रहे हैं. नीलम सक्सेना मैम है, who is a Limca Book of Record holder. Okay, um, she's the one who was instrumental in making this literature festival happen जहाँ पर आपको ट्रॉफी मिला था. Okay, unfortunately you couldn't be there to collect the trophy. I was there. तो अभी उस पर बात करते हैं. And I'm so happy that you want to write books. तो another story contest में part लिया. How did that happen? Like पापा ने बताया था स्टोरी कॉन्टेस्ट है.
पहले तो देखिए, जो स्टोरी मैंने लिखी थी, तो ये कुछ 2 साल पहले की बात है, जब शायद मैं फिफ्थ या सिक्स में होंगी. तो दैट टाइम आई वाज थिंकिंग ऑफ अ स्टोरी. आई यूजुअली वॉच लाइक मेनी मूवीज. आई हैव ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीटेड एवरी सिंगल मूवी दैट एग्जिस्ट ऑन ओटीटी. बट स्टिल आई वाज लाइक thinking of something that didn't have movies had. Like then a thought came into my mind like कि अगर ऐसा कंडीशन सोचें कि जो दुनिया है वो नॉर्मल है लेकिन उसमें पहले जो है मैजिक एग्जिस्ट करता था और वापस एग्जिस्ट करे तो आई थॉट समथिंग लाइक दैट एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड making it a story and I even discussed that story with my friend. I and her used to write, like she used to write the story and I used to narrate it, but then we left that because we thought it was of no use. Not exactly no use, but I thought I was not be able to represent it somewhere. But still, when I got this opportunity, I thought, oh my god, let's represent my story this time. And I was searching that kind of platform that I could represent it. And I was so happy that I was able to tell my story, which I wanted to tell from a long time. I have told to many of my friends about the story, and they kind of like it, some didn't like it, but I still told them. And when I got this trophy, I didn't really expect it to get. I just wanted to participate in the competition. That was all I wanted.
Okay,
And
so you sent the story. So who emailed? Dad emailed or mom emailed on your behalf?
um, both were like seeing how to like उन दोनों ने ही कर लिया था, मम्मा ने कर
आपको
लिया
नहीं
था.
बताया? आपको नहीं बताया? चलो मैं आपको बताती हूँ what happens when a story contest happens. So generally it is me who kind of contribute with my friends and colleagues. LWG में Literary Warriors group में. This is a forum wherein young and talented writers like you, to the extent of Limca Book of Records, kind of holders, Neelam ma'am, we have all kind of writers and authors together. Okay, so we have this annual event which is called Literature Festival. आपको बाकी लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल्स के बारे में पता ही होगा तो दिस वाज आवर थर्ड एडिशन वेयर इन वी केम अप विद द स्टोरी कॉन्टेस्ट सो स्टोरी कॉन्टेस्ट में क्या होता है आराध्या when you all share the stories and email us to the particular email id we take it from you and remove your names when we send to judges. Now judges are some people who are really well known names, household names जिनको आप जानते हो, celebrity authors होते हैं. Some people are heading chairs which are there in like Delhi CBSE board or some or the other thing which they are doing. A long list of accolades are there, and these people go through your stories, okay, or poetry or books, okay. But story and poetry में हम लोग आपके नाम remove कर देते हैं so that there is an unbiased judgment. So that ऐसा नहीं हो ना कि जूही आराध्या को जानती है तो आई विल गिव यू प्राइज और समथिंग, आई विल वर्क अगेंस्ट माई बायसेस और समथिंग. सो वो नहीं करना है. इसके लिए इंटीग्रिटी को रखने के लिए वी कीप योर स्टोरीज अननेम्ड. सो व्हेन वी सेंड we kind of got you the results were also disclosed just right before the award ceremony. इसके लिए मैं आपको पहले से बुला नहीं पाई थी because I couldn't tell you that you have won. I was not aware. So then आपको first prize मिला, right, of all places. You competed against many good writers. So अच्छा लगा, कैसा लगा जब पता चला? Like you said, you were not expecting it.
I was not expecting it, but I was very happy that I achieved my first trophy in writing a story. And I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
This is so great, right? So who told you? Dad told you because I might have informed or somebody might have informed him. You want to show this trophy? You have it?
This is it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Awesome. Awesome. So hold it for some time. I want to show it to the people. So this is what you get. This is what Aradhya got. So if you and she's competing this year as well. So you have a strong competition, guys. Agar aap participate kar rahe ho, under 18 contest is open. And like Aradhya won the trophy and medal and certificate and whatnot. There are cash prizes which are bestowed upon us by the generous sponsors, and the memorial awards are there every year. And there are many things to come in Literature 4.0 as well. Thank you, Aradhya. You can keep it back. So this is a beautiful trophy which Aradhya received. And so story आपने बताया. You were speaking about magic. Magic क्यों अच्छा लगता है आपको?
I really like fictional world, and मैजिक ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसी चीज जो एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती, लेकिन फिर भी लोगों ने ढूंढा इसको कि हाँ ऐसा हो सकता है. तो आई रियली लव द फिक्शनल वर्ल्ड. इट इज अ वर्ल्ड वेयर anything can happen without your expectation. No science required, no anything required, no logic required. It can be anything. So like
Awesome.
fictional world is really amazing, and I if magic was possible, I really like to do it or learn it. But magic in real life are just simple tricks that people do. But still, really love the fictional world. That's why I like
Which
magic.
which which movie, which magical kind of movie is your favorite?
Magical kind of movies specific, I do not really remember right now. Like, I've not really watched that kind of magical movies. Yeah, one you can say Unicorn Academy. That's a series that I watched 1 year ago, I guess. That's kind of series, and some other magical stuff I really do not remember right now. But still,
Hmm.
Disney movies and stuff. Disney movie have that kind of stuff, but do not really remember a specific kind of movie that explains your
Mhm.
question.
Okay, okay, okay. So that was Harry Potter, you can see, right? That was one of the magical based movies.
Harry Potter I watched after like many time. It's my recent watch in 2025 December I stuff. I was
Onwards or
not aware that Harry Potter is something. I thought it is a character or something. I really didn't know, and I started reading its first book, and I also watched the movie.
okay, okay. So you want to go to Hogwarts, a school
If
like
it
that?
was possible, I would love to, but
Okay,
it
okay.
is not.
So you travel as well? You like
Yes,
traveling?
I like traveling. I have traveled to many places, but just within the India, I'm not international. But I
Okay.
think we are.
You are planning? Wow. Hope this live session goes to your mom and dad as well so that they know that you have disclosed to the world that you're traveling international. Awesome. 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 Okay. Now, so Aradhya, we are speaking about your story contest and you won and you you plan to write. So will you also write poetry or will you continue writing stories?
Poetry is a kind of stuff that I'm not really able to rhyme sentences because I think I just can't rhyme it, but my friend does it really nicely, and I would suggest her to write some poetry because when she writes the poetry, it sounds amazing, and her writing is also amazing and stuff. And so she could be the one who can take interest in poetry, but I stick with the story writing.
Okay. Okay. So, because story writing, is it like, do you think it is tough or it is easy or how it is?
You first have to plan stuff in your mind. How I write as a story that I start imagining, I start taking inspirations from the movies or books I have read, and then I start creating a similar content. But then slowly, when I start forming it in my mind, I change the whole content and make it a really different way. Then I start writing it. Like my mother says, writing in a flow is kind of a story that how you should write. But I think first planning is important, and then writing is important.
See what Neelam ma'am has to say. She has also joined your show. She's a very busy person, but she has joined, and she's kind of the officer if you want to become. She's the real icon. So she's saying she herself, who has written 85 plus books, she's saying story writing stuff actually. Okay, and she's saying poetry need not be rhymed. So she has answered your query. So if you have this hesitation that poetry needs to be rhymed, you can take it from her, from me, because I also write poetry, and ma'am has confirmed no need to rhyme it actually. Okay. And
Okay.
Asha ma'am is saying, I was about to say that Eragon, and they are listening to you. They're continuing with our talk. Varun Jay Sahani sir, he himself is a great artist and photographer and big shot again, who is watching you and blessing you, Aradhya. Okay. Now, we are conducting this contest, like I said, this year as well. Any message you want to pass on to your friends and people who are watching you today, who are under 18 and they're hesitating to send their participation?
So, like in story writing is not like a stuff that you need to represent it to specific stuff. Like you don't need to speak it. So you just need to write a story and send it. So there is no need of hesitation. But if you still are, just write the story with your heart and then send it, and you will see the result. Like भगवत गीता में लिखा है कि कर्म करो और फल की चिंता मत करो. So that's what you should do. Do the hard work and don't really think of the results. It will
Awesome.
come back.
Awesome. It will come back to you. Okay. And thank you so much for being with us, Aradhya, today. I know it's midweek, your school, and the kind of focused and ultra competitive you are towards your exams, right? So kal subah bhi school hoga, hai na?
Hmm.
Mm. So I'll say a goodbye because it must be your sleeping time now, or some me time, that as I will say. So before I say goodbye, thank you so much, Aradhya Srivastava, the young
Thank,
talented writer from Literary Warriors Group, and we all love you. I love you a lot, and please keep writing. Please keep inking. Please keep reading, and please keep doing whatever you are doing. Even if you're doing nothing, rest and take good care of yourself. We all wish
thank,
you a great success in any endeavor you have. Love you,
thank,
Batsa. Bye
thank you.
bye.
Bye.